There is one rule I follow that changed my savings completely, and the crazy part is I barely feel it working. It's not a strict budget, it's not some complicated app, it's just $50. That's it. A number so small your brain barely notices it. But that same small number quietly builds a full year of savings while you are just living your normal life. Hi, I am Max. In this video, I will show you the $50 rule, the exact rule I use to save without pain. And I promise you, it's simpler than anything you tried before. No tracking every coffee, no guilt, no stress. Just one small move that repeats quietly in the background. But let me be honest with you. For years, I thought saving money needed big moves. Like I had to earn more, then save a big amount. So every month I waited for the perfect moment. I said, next month I will save $500. And guess what happened next month? Something always came up. A bill, a birthday, a repair, a random want. So my savings stayed at zero for a long time. And I kept blaming my income. But my income was not the real problem. The real problem was the size of my goal. Big savings goals scare your brain. When your brain sees $500 leaving, it panics. And a panicked brain will always find a reason to skip it. So one day, I flipped the whole thing. Instead of asking how much should I save, I asked how small can I make it? Small enough that my brain says, okay, whatever, fine. And $50 was that magic number for me. $50 a week is nothing to be scared of. It is one dinner out. It is a few coffee. It is a shirt I didn't need. Your brain does not fight $50. It fights 500. So I made the number so small it stopped resisting. Now here is where it gets beautiful. $50 a week feels tiny. But let's do the simple math together. $50 times 52 weeks. That is $2,600 in 1 year. $2,600 from a number you barely noticed leaving, and that is not even counting any interest. If you put it somewhere that earns a little, it becomes even more. So the small number is a trick. It looks weak, but it's strong over time. Now let me push this a little further. What if you don't just save that money? What if you put it somewhere it can grow, like an index fund or a simple ETF? I'm not giving you investment advice here. I'm just showing you the idea. $50 a week growing slowly over time can turn into much more than the numbers I said, because now your money is working while you sleep. The habit brings the money in, and the growth makes that money bigger. That is a powerful combo, my friend. Now let me show you how I actually do it, because the rule only works if you make it automatic. The moment I get paid, the $50 moves. Not after my bills, not after my fun. It moves first before I even think about it. I set it up one time in my bank. Every week, $50 slides into a separated account. An account I do not carry on my phone. An account with no card attached to it, out of temptation. Because if I can see it, I will spend it. That is just how my brain works. Maybe yours too. So we don't fight the temptation, we remove it. Here is a small trick that made it stick for me. I gave that saving account a name. I did not call it savings. That felt boring. I called it my freedom account, because that is what the money really is. Every $50 is a little piece of freedom. Freedom to say no to a bad job. Freedom to handle a surprise without fear. Freedom to breathe when life gets heavy. And when the money has a meaning, you protected it much harder than random savings. Now you might wonder, why weekly and not monthly? And this small detail matters a lot. When you save once a month, you feel it more. It's one bigger amount leaving at once, but $50 weekly feels like nothing. It is small, quiet, and easy to ignore. And ignoring it is exactly what you need. The best savings habit is the one you forget about. Weekly keeps it small and painless, so your brain never sees it as a threat. Now there is a second half of this rule, and this part protects the money you already save. I call it the $50 buzz. Anytime I want to buy something over $50, I wait 48 hours before buying it. Just 2 days, that's all. And you will be shocked how often the desire disappears. Most of the things I wanted to buy, I completely forgot about them after 2 days. The new gadget, that extra pair of shoes, the urge was loud in the moment, but 2 days later, it was silent. So the buzz saved me from a lot of regret. Now listen carefully because this next part is the real key. It's not really about the $50. It is about what you teach your brain to do. Every week you move that $50, you are training your brain to become a saver. You are telling yourself, I am someone who saves. And that identity is worth more than the money, because once your brain believes you are a saver, it starts helping you instead of fighting you. Small habit, repeated quietly, rewires how you see money. The same way, small spending trains you to stay broke. Small saving trains you to build. It works in both directions. You just get to choose which one. Now, some people will say $50 is too small. They say, what is $50 going to do? And I get it, it sounds too easy, but that thinking is exactly the trap. People wait to save big, so they save nothing. They want to jump, but they never take the first step. $50 is not about the $50. It is about starting a system that keeps running. A small system that runs beats a big plan that never starts. Once 50 feels easy, you can rise it slowly. 60, then 70, then 100. Your brain grows into it without the panic. Now let me warn you about a few mistakes, because I made all of them myself. The first mistake is keeping the money too close. If it sits in your main account, it will disappear. You will spend it without even noticing. So keep it separate, always. The second mistake is starting too big. Some people get excited and say, I will save 200, and for 1 week it feels great, but then it hurts and they quit completely. Start small, stay small until small feels boring. The third mistake is stopping when you miss a week. You will miss a week sometimes. That is life. Don't quit. Just move your 50 next week. Missing once is normal. Quitting is the real failure. Let me tell you about my friend Sarah. Sarah always said she was terrible with money. She tried every app and gave up every time. So I told her, forget the apps for now. Just move $50 every Friday. That's the only rule, nothing else. She laughed and said, that is too easy. But she tried it anyway. And 6 months later, she messaged me. She had over $1,000 saved for the first time in her life. She was not smarter, she just made it small. Small enough that she could not fail. Let me give you a real example from my own life. Last year, my laptop died on me suddenly. The old me would panic and grabbed a credit card, and then I would be paying interest for months. But this time, something was different. I had that quiet account sitting there, full of $50 moves I forgot about. I bought the laptop, paid cash, and felt nothing. No stress, no debt, no panic. That is when I understood the power of this rule. It was not loud, it was not exciting, but it was there when I needed it most. Here is one layer you can add if you want. I call it the found 50 rule. Anytime you avoid a cost or get some extra money, you move $50 into the same account. Maybe you cancelled a subscription you didn't use. Maybe a friend paid you back. Maybe you skipped a dinner out this week. Instead of letting that money disappear, you catch 50 of it and save it. This way, your savings grow from two directions, your weekly rule and your found money. And trust me, it adds up faster than you expect. And look, this rule is for everyone. It does not matter how much you earn. If 50 is too much, start with 20. If 50 is too easy, start with 100. The number is not scared. The habit is. Pick a number that your brain won't fight and let it run quietly week after week. Now you might ask, why not just make a full budget? And look, budgeting is great. I use one too. But most people fail at budgets because they are heavy. Too many rules, too much tracking, too much thinking. The $50 rule is light. It survives your busy weeks. It survives your lazy weeks. It survives the weeks you don't feel like it because it runs on its own. And a rule that keeps running will always beat a rule that needs your energy. Now let me paint you a picture of 1 year from now. Imagine it is exactly 12 months later. You barely changed anything about your life. You still bought your coffee sometimes. You still went out, still had fun. But one quiet account kept filling in the background, and now it holds thousands of dollars just from a small rule you almost forgot about. That is the version of you I want you to meet. So let me quickly bring it all together. The $50 rule has two simple parts. First, you move $50 every week automatically into an account you cannot easily touch. Second, you pause 48 hours before any want over 50. That is the whole thing. Small enough to survive, strong enough to matter. And after 1 year, you look up and there are thousands of dollars waiting for you. Money you never felt leaving. The truth is, saving was never about self-control for me. It was about building a system so small that failing become harder than succeeding. You do not need to be rich to start this. You do not need a perfect month. You just need $50 and a little patience. Start this week, not next month, because next month is the same trap that kept me broke for years. So here's my question for you today. What is one thing you would save this $50 for? Tell me in the comments. I love reading them. Like this video to support me keeping up, and if you want to go deeper, watch my budgeting video. I will put the link in the description. And remember, I will always be cheering you on from afar.